In the dead of night, I jolted awake, my body insisting I head to the bathroom. The bed beside me was empty, the sheets cold beneath my fingers. My wife was gone, barefoot. I moved silently through the house, assuming I'd find her grabbing a glass of water or lost in thought somewhere. Instead, the living room shattered my world, bathed in the dim flicker of the TV. She was entwined with another man, their closeness raw and unashamed. Fury surged through me. "You deceivers!" I yelled, my fist connecting with his jaw with a sharp crack. He crumpled to the floor, but this was only the beginning. I hadn't planned for this that night. Exhausted from a brutal week, I'd been asleep by 10, my mind heavy with fatigue, yet something gnawed at me, keeping me restless. The clock read 2:17 a.m. I reached for her side of the bed, expecting warmth, and found only emptiness. The bathroom was dark, her glass untouched. Moving down the corridor, a sound stopped me, not footsteps, not voices, but soft, rhythmic gasps piercing the quiet. In the living room's dim glow, I saw her, barely dressed, pressed against a stranger on our sofa. She didn't notice me until my voice cut through the room. "You deceivers, this is your reckoning." They froze. Before he could react, my blow sent him sprawling, the sound echoing through the stillness. He fumbled for his phone, as if it could protect him. She rushed to him, screaming, "Have you lost your senses?" You hit him. Her care for him, not me, stabbed through me. I stayed calm, firm. "Both of you leave. Now." Her eyes narrowed. "This is my house, too." "Not anymore," I said, grabbing a bag from the closet and tossing at her feet. "Take your lover, your betrayal, and go." She shouted, weaving excuses. "Drunken mistake, accident." "You weren't drunk," I said. "You were deliberate." Her silence was the first honest thing I'd heard from her in months. He staggered out, clutching his face. She followed, still yelling, but I closed the door, locked it, and cut the lights. The house felt empty, heavy with treachery. I flung open the windows, letting the night air purge the lies she brought in. Her messages poured in dozens in an hour, pleading, "It's not what you think. Let's talk. I messed up. Don't discard us." It was a farce. She'd abandoned us long before I caught her. I didn't reply. I began dismantling her falsehoods. By dawn, I called in sick, not for rest, but to investigate. Emails, phone records, appointments, friend meetups, all revealed months of deceit. The man was Ethan, a handyman we'd hired. I'd paid him, and he'd stayed, defiling my home on my sofa. I wasn't just deceived. I was used. I didn't lash out. I planned. 3 calls set my course. First, a lawyer with screenshots, messages, proof of her affair. Second, a locksmith. Every lock changed, security system wiped, garage code nullified. Third, the bank. I divided funds and froze her access. By the next morning, her cards would be useless. When she returned that night, hammering on the door, yelling, "You can't shut me out!" I'd opened a window sliver before. Not anymore. I tossed a bag of her belongings outside. Her lover, her betrayal, her minimal claim. The rest would hit the curb. Then Charity. She stood stunned as I sealed the window. She crashed at her cousin's, calling it temporary, sure I'd relent. She didn't understand. I was no longer her husband. I was the man who knew her secrets and owed her nothing. Her phone, still connected to our account, betrayed her further. I read her gloating messages of friends, labeling me dramatic, mocking the eviction. Ethan received proof and vanished. She lost her lover, her marriage, her home, all in weeks. Friends reached out, puzzled by her sudden downfall. I shared the third set of evidence selectively, not to defame, but to clarify. Her own words condemned her. For someone who thrived on social praise, the isolation was worse than punishment. She tried to recast herself online as the wrong party, sharing vague posts about grief and betrayal. I left one composed comment. "You weren't wronged. You were exposed." The post disappeared within minutes. Her final message was frantic. "You've humiliated me. Are you happy?" I wasn't happy. I was free. She moved to a cramped apartment across town, alone, career ruined, Friends vanished. Her public image, once respected, now a cautionary tale. Weeks later, she parked outside my house, staring. Texted, "Can we talk? I don't want it to end this way." I didn't respond. She had to bear the weight of her actions, the quiet she created. I didn't seek revenge. I thrived. I slept soundly, laughed openly, rebuilt myself. Her betrayal had taken something, but I reclaimed it all and more. Retribution isn't about balance. It's about liberation. Walking away, needing no validation because the truth already triumphed. I didn't ruin her. I let her face the consequences of her own making. Betrayal taught me silence can wound deeper than shouts, that devotion without boundaries is mere surrender. Most importantly, it showed me you can't love someone who sees you as disposable. You owe them no soft departure. Don't beg, don't yell, don't chase. Get quiet, get focused, and let their falsehoods destroy the world they built. She once mocked me in private. Now, my name is her remorse. I move freely. The darkest moment of my life became the greatest liberty I've ever seized. Was it fairness? Reflect on that below. And if stories of reckoning resonate, share this one to ignite more.